Hey guys, it's Jess from Sallie Tomato and I am super excited to share this tutorial with you today. I have gotten a ton of requests for a tutorial on how to install rivets. So I'm going to go over the tools you need, how to select the perfect rivet, all the basic steps to install rivets so that way you are confident in installing rivets yourself. So let's get started. You'll need your material. I'm going to be using a cork fabric strap that I made, a hammer, a rivet setter and anvil, a rotary punch, or a seam ripper or an awl will work, and some rivets. The first step is to determine the correct size rivet that you need. So let's say I want to fold this strap in half and I'm going to put a rivet through 4 layers of cork fabric. There are a variety of sizes and colors of rivets available. Mainly there is a small, a medium, and a large size. And the key to installing rivets is you don't want the post of the rivet to be any longer than 1/8 of an inch past the thickness of your material. So start by taking the post and align it next to your fabric and just test to see if the size is going to be too long. And the large size is about 3/8 of an inch past the thickness of my material. So that is much too long for what I need. The medium size is about 1/8 inch, but it's a little thick and we want a nice tight fit, so I'm going to try the small size. So the small is going to be perfect for what I need. It's no more than 1/8 of an inch past the thickness of my material. So we are going to use the small size for 4 layers of cork. So for every rivet there's a post and then there's a cap. So there's 2 halves to each rivet. So the next step is to punch a hole in my material. So I'm going to use a rotary punch, and to determine the correct size, I like to take the post and stick it through the different hole sizes to see which is going to be the best. And you don't want the post to go through any of the holes. So what I mean by that is the hole is going to be too big if it fits in there. So we want a tight fit, so that one is too big. And this one here I've used before, so that one it won't poke through. So I'm going to use this size hole to punch my hole. And you're simply just going to punch the hole through your fabric. And the rotary punch made a clear hole all the way through the material. Alternatively, you could use a seam ripper and cut a slit through there and maybe widen it a bit with a stiletto or an awl if you don't have a rotary punch. But for rivets, the rotary punch is really the best option. So then you're going to take the post of your rivet and poke it through the hole and flip it over, and then you're going to snap the cap in place. So that'll hold while we set up our tool. For the rivet tools, there's an anvil, and there's a concave side, and there's a ridged side. This is a multi-purpose tool, and we want to use the concave side to protect the caps of our rivets and keep them smooth. So we'll have that face up. For the setter, there is a concave side and then there's a flat side. So we're going to want to use the concave side against the cap of our rivet to again protect that shape. So you're going to center your rivet on the anvil and you're going to have the post side against the anvil and the cap side will be on the top. Then you're going to take your tool and position it over the rivet and take your hammer and firmly do small taps as you hold the setter in place. If you're having some trouble setting the rivet, you could try slowly rotating the setter as you're hitting it with the hammer, and that might help try to make sure that your rivet sets evenly. And our rivet is installed. I hope this tutorial helped you conquer your fear, and now you'll confidently be able to install rivets. I encourage you to just try them on your next project, whether it's for a strap or just decoration on your bag. They make great embellishments. You really don't need a lot of tools to get started, and they're really simple to do. So I hope this tutorial inspired you. I put a link in the description below to all the supplies shown in the video, and I can't wait to see what you create.